Hey y'all, it's been a very strange and interesting day. The girls went out to pick up dinner because I ain't cooking tonight. Because if you could see the root room table between orders and getting ready for Witch Fest, you will understand why I'm not cooking tonight. But this little girl sleeps for 5 minutes, and then, of course, some of the children in my house wake her up. So I'm in here trying to make some lovely colognes to take to Witch Fest with me, and this child starts hollering. It's been a very strange day. It says I have a low network connection, so it's recording the video for me, which is good because sometimes it stops. I don't know what's up with my wireless because I'm not on Wi-Fi. Why is that? Well, because for the majority of today, I have been fighting to keep an internet connection. There's some type of service outage in my area, but that shouldn't have anything to do with my cell phone. So anyways, I figured while I'm sitting here encumbered with baby, I was making colognes, and then the kids came and woke her up. So yeah, I've been busy. I design courses for a living full time. So I've been trying to get a lot of that done, and orders and Witch Fest, and um, it says I have a low network connection. I don't know about you guys, but I'm really starting to think that this is having something to do with the retrograde. Can you guys still see me? Let me know if you can still see me and hear me, because it's recording, but it tells me I have a low network connection, which is really strange because I get a very good signal in my house. So I don't know what's going on. As y'all can see, I snatched my edges today, and I didn't get to dye it. The other one, she gets her hair dyed when she gets back here this evening. But I was, unencumbered by life right now and totally encumbered with a baby. So I figured I'd come on and I'd say hi to you guys. One of the things I talked about in the past. Oh, speaking of booze, we use, yes, these 5 fucking planets have been screwing me. They automatically canceled one of my niece's hair appointments this morning, which really threw off my day. Um, and I've just been having all kinds of weird things happen. But right now, what I'm experiencing, and I may be experiencing it with you guys live, it says it's still recording, is that my regular Wi-Fi signal is low. And I'm like, how is that? I always have a strong AT&T signal here in my house. But it's been ridiculous today, and I'm tired. And as soon as I get this child to sleep, what do? They come down here and start hollering and screaming and waking this baby up. Yeah. So that's the baby's part. The booze part is so funny. My daughter was making cologne, and she wanted to drink the spirits that I use, the alcohol. I use vodka in my colognes. And I told her, no, you can't have anything to drink. You're underage. And my niece Brooklyn was like, well, she's gonna get drunk and then she's gonna cry. And I made a joke. I'm like, yeah, like your mama. She cries when she's drunk. But her mother corrected me in text and said, no, I laugh and I cry. So that's where the booze comes from. The bullshit has been this internet connection. Can you all say something to me? Now it says I'm live again. It's recorded the whole time. So if you had a blank screen, it's because my Wi-Fi signal ain't shit, which is very unusual. Usually when I do a Facebook Live with you guys, I have to detach from my router. Hey, Song. But today, even my regular Wi-Fi is not working. Things I know I have felt out of kilter. I'm not one of those spiritualists that blame everything on retrograde, but when you got 5 planets in retrograde, get ready for all kind of fuck shit. I've been waiting for several days for some panels for my canopy for Witch Fest. Somehow got delayed as they were being sent. I'll be lucky if I can get them tomorrow before I roll out of town, because that's going to be the last thing we put in the trunk. But it says I'm recording, and it says I have a low network connection. So can you guys tell me? I'm just trying to see. I'm trying to get there's a better network connection. But this child is something else. I've never seen a baby like this. Y'all, this girl eats like a lot. And she's always like raising her head and trying to crawl. This baby is not a month. She just turned a month old. And she's such a little old woman. She's always judging me. But she's asleep right now. She's only happy when you're holding her. Most babies are, though. You can give them all the love. Because when they get about 3, they don't really want you to hold them. They want to be on their own and be grown. They don't want to give you any love. So I'm enjoying this. But I want her mama to come back from the restaurant where they're getting us something to eat. Because I have work to do. Hey, Melissa. So that's the bullshit. A lot. Okay, are y'all done, or have you even left yet?
We left the card.
You left the debit card. Then I went all the way to the restaurant, and they have no debit card, y'all. I'm so tired. In fact, I'm driving halfway to New York tomorrow, and I'm spending the night in Pennsylvania, because I'm not driving all the way to New York one way by myself ever again. I've done this several times, and I'm not going to do it again. Once again, it tells me I have a low network connection. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to move my phone, and I'm going to see if that improves it. So, yeah. So now they'll be right back. Y'all, this has been one hell of a summer. I have 7 females, 9 if you want to include the cats in my house right now. Total female utopia going on over here. But, no, nobody left. Go. I don't know. Go look for her. Maybe she went with them. I don't know. She didn't tell me she was going with them. Thank you. I snatched my edges. I still have all my clips in my hair. I guess I should start to take them out. But I haven't had time today. I didn't eat until 2 o'clock this afternoon. So going to Witch Fest this weekend. I'll be doing 2 workshops. Voodoo 101. Dispelling a lot of myths about our religion, our way of life. And I'll be doing spell casting 101. You know, stuff for the beginning witch. And that's something I did want to come on here and talk to you guys about as I sit here and rack this baby and take out my hair clips, because I have no shame. I do have home training, but, you know, y'all like family, so whatever. No, look, girl. Let's not do this. Your diaper's full. Not full. Your diaper's clean. And you've eaten. She's like that little old baby in the meme, the little old grandbaby. They put the grown-up wigs on. That is this child. I swear she has been here before. And she always mean mugging me. She's always judging me. But I wanted to talk to you about, and I would love to encourage you, even though I've spent a good deal of time talking about everything but this, to share this video with your friends. The matter of starting out as a witch. Some people don't think that black people should call themselves witches. I have no problem with it. When I asked my mambo about it, she said that literally mambo translates into witch in Haitian Creole. And there are some people that agree with her and disagree with her. But we are definitely, you know, you don't have to be a witch to maybe be a priestess. But if you're in any of these traditions, you most likely are. I mean, people, you have to understand, and Sayete said it well today, that witch is older than whiteness, the word witch. And you know what? I'm all about taking the stuff that I am that's been made negative and turning it into something positive. So I fully embrace the term, and I'm not going to feel guilty about using it no matter what anybody thinks. I know some people can't let go of some of those Christian sensibilities. That's been some of the more vocal critics of black women calling themselves witches. But that's who I am. And to me, a witch is anyone who can use, manifest, manipulate elements, energy, and or request or petition spirits to do things that they need to have done. Now, the big thing is there's a couple things going on here. You know, you've got witches that have been in this game for a minute, and I look at Facebook. I don't understand, and I want to wipe this camera because it's looking awful greasy. That is so these greasy ass kids, y'all. I don't understand, you know, there are a lot of people who I've seen them. I've been, you know, in the spiritual community on Facebook for quite some time. And I've noticed that there are a lot of people who profess to practice witchcraft or the occult or African spirituality, whatever you want to call it, because the occult is anything not Christian. Well, that's pagan, really. The occult means hidden. That's really all that means. So that does put voodoo and other secret initiations in the occult. Once again, not a word I have a problem with. Okay, yeah, men calling themselves warlocks. I don't know. It strikes, a warlock is an oath breaker. So I think that witch is a good term for anybody that manifests this energy or nature. Okay. And I think it's appropriate. I don't really care about what general society, and if anybody's wondering, I'm taking out these clips because I snatched my edges this morning. I don't care what society has to say about me. I never really have. I would not have lived the life that I've lived if I worried about what other people thought of a label that I chose to adopt for myself. And you can be whatever you want to be. I know that when I was a Christian conjurer, I shied away from using the term witch. I'm no longer a Christian, so it has no connotation for me that's negative. It's all beautiful to me. So, you know, stopping to think about, you know, labels and things like that, you know, just work your black girl magic. Do whatever you want to do, really. I don't really care what anybody calls themselves, nor do I worry about what people may think of me. Because if that was the case, I wouldn't be a practitioner at all. So that's the first thing. The second thing is, y'all killing me. You're killing me hard when you order things from my website and you don't know what you're doing. Not a good idea. I don't care what kind of magic it is, but especially baneful magic. You really should have an idea of what you're doing before you spend. And I'm talking about literally, I'm looking for hair clips, y'all. We burned so much hair in this house today because my nieces got their braids taken down. They're getting them redone. But, you know, when you're buying things, that's like me going out and buying a stick shift. Now, I know how to drive a car, but I'm like, I got a one-track mind. I be doing too much shit. I never was able to get, and I ain't got no rhythm. So I was never able to get the whole stick shift thing. But that's like me just going out knowing that I want this car, and I know what I want the car for. I know the purpose of the car to get me to and fro, but I don't know how to drive a stick. And so if you don't know this magic, I would much prefer that you contact me before you make a purchase. That being said, black people, yeah, I'm talking to you, black people, don't ever ask anybody, well, what should I buy? Like, for example, you know, I make waters, I make colognes, I make candles, okay, are you really up? Are you really going to do this? Oh, go back to sleep. Your mama's coming back. Please go back to sleep. She might start hollering, and I might have to let y'all go abruptly, because we're not going to have no babies hollering in the camera. But This is my granddaughter sucking her little fat ass hand. Come here, say hi to everybody. This child is a month old and she's in, and I got a low battery too, so the phone may die. She's in 0 to 3, on her way out of 0 to 3 months. This is what breastfeeding does. This is big, healthy babies. This child has more rolls than the Pillsbury Doughboy. And she's heavy. I'm too old for this, y'all. Was that a burp? Did y'all hear that? She burps like a grown-ass man. So anyways, back to what I was talking about. Often, and it kind of blows my mind, I can kind of understand needing a spell work consultation. I can understand having some guidance in your work. But some people ask me stuff like, well, should I buy a candle or should I buy oil? I'm like, okay. I had a client whose apartment, they won't let her burn candles, so I have to set lights for her. Okay, so, okay, can you chill out? Because you're just fighting sleep. Go back to sleep. She judges me, y'all. She judges me every day. She doesn't like me. She smiles when my youngest daughter picks her up and just smiles and cuddles. Me, she's always looking at me like, what the hell are you doing here? Okay, all right. You know what? Ain't nothing I can do for you till your mama, who left the debit card at home, comes back with her breast milk. But you just ate. So we're going to sit here and talk to the nice people, and you're going to be a good girl, okay? I'm going to manifest some not hollering on your little ass, all right? Abracadabra. Chill out. But that's the thing. People will ask me. Yes, she does, Amber, because you know she loved them big old titties. She was loving being up in your shirt. People will ask me, well, do I buy a candle or do I buy an oil? And I'm like, okay, well, there's a formulations and instruction link on the website. What's going to work better for you is like this one woman, her landlord, no candles allowed. Well, then you can't burn a candle. Do you have carpet? Then you shouldn't buy a floor wash. Get sachet powders. Y'all have to understand that you have to do this work. Okay, you're going to scratch yourself. Okay, now you have hiccups. You want to know why? Because you don't know how to act. It's just that simple. You know, she don't know how to act, y'all. Ooh, she got a big dimple right here. So, you know, you have to understand that when you order something from me, unless we've done a spell work consultation and I've got specific directions about what the spirits are telling you to do. And the difference between that and a regular reading is just going to give you a reading. Okay. A spell work consultation is going to be some extra time spent with you talking about the magic that could be performed for that situation, whatever situation it is. So, you know, but beyond that, if you're not right, people don't read. And this is what's killing me about it because, you know, you should know what you can use in your life. Like this one woman messaged me and said that HR complained about her cologne. And I'm like, well, damn, how much of this did you have on? Or maybe she had the oil. Whatever it is that's another thing. You need to know how to do your work as discreetly as possible. Y'all don't see me posting spell work pictures. I do very few demonstration videos. I figure if you want to learn how to do something, pay for a class. That's what I had to do. When I learned this work, I interned at the Voodoo store for 2 years. Processing orders, studying, reading, eating, and sleeping this. So, you know, if people want to learn from me, well, I paid for it with my time. And then paid for it with my money. You know, when I moved here, before when I was interning, they gave me a lot of stuff that really helped me get started in my practice. But when I got here in Ohio, you know, I had to buy all this stuff over here on this shelf because our apothecary went out of business. I don't know if you missed the former owner's flounce off my wall. We were talking about that closet a few weeks ago. Well, last week anyway, something like that. Man, look, my daughter told me I needed to hold babies more because I needed to experience motherhood. And I looked at her and I said, what in the hell do you think I did with you and your sister? Yeah, I love babies, but this one here, she's a special case. I want y'all to look at her. she got hiccups, right? And she fighting sleep. Go to sleep. It's my little chocolate drop. Go to sleep. Hicking like a drunk. Yes, everybody can hear you hic. I hate the hiccups. Those are so bad. Look on my hair. So, it's really important that you know what you're comfortable doing. I mean, if you want me to set a candle for you or do a spell for you, yeah, it's going to cost you depending on what that work is. But if you don't know what you're doing, it's really important that you work with someone who does. Okay? Yeah, she gives me the stank eye. I grew up and I lived in Ohio until I was 11, but I was born in Chicago and I went back there and I spent most of my adult life there with the exception when I went off for college and when I was traveling a lot on business. So Chicago. I want to know how she can sleep through hiccups, but she can't sleep through these kids coming through the living room. Things that make you go, So, like I said before, I've spent money. I spend thousands of dollars a year creating products, supplying products, and helping people manifest their personal power. Thank you, DeLeslie. I that is my goal here. My goal is, and I'll do it. And I now because I was not very comfortable doing a lot of spell work for people until I became a priestess. I felt like that was the type of training that I needed. Like people are asking me now to cleanse them and cleanse their houses. And when you're dealing with some really unruly spirits, you really want to have a direction of about that. That was my alarm. Oh God, please don't cry. That was my alarm reminding me to take the garbage out because I'm old and I'll forget. And let me tell y'all, there is nothing worse than stinking ass, shitty infant diapers in the summertime in your garage. I go in my garage to hide from folks, smoke. I do work in there, like, woodworking and things like that. But this baby's diapers have run me out my garage, y'all. Just run me straight out my garage. So as soon as folks put their shit on the curb today, I was like, oh, let's get these out. Thank you. I've been growing them since 2006. Yeah, right after my mother passed away. Because she would have had a stroke. She was Miss Perm. But, and don't cut your hair. My mother used to hate when we cut our hair. But I cut them once in 2011. And because they'd be to my behind by now. But yeah, it's and I've gotten to the point where I can twist them in under an hour. So y'all gonna see me taking better care of my hair. Self-care, that's a new thing that I'm going on. We're sitting here and, trying to decide what is enough when it comes to what we're going to take to New York. And versus being exhausted. This one is about to tune up for real. She about to get mad. Your mama's not here. That's a cute little outfit you got on though. So anyways, when ordering, you need to know your lifestyle. Look at the formulations and product instruction sheet before ordering to know what's going to fit you best. And if you can't do the work, then yeah, let me know and I'll do a divination and see if I can do it for you. But that's why I got initiated, not to be super powered or any of that. And I'm probably going in and out because of this crazy ass internet. I'm telling y'all, it's got to do with this retrograde. My internet has never been completely out. It started going completely out last night. And so I think we're just ending. Are we waning in Taurus? I got to see where we are as far as the moon cycle and position as well. But weird shit has been going on. It's like moving very slowly, going no place fast. Me, I'm taking full advantage of that because don't do it. Don't do it, little girl. You're supposed to be my homie. You're supposed to be my ace. You're supposed to be sitting up here with the peoples and smiling and getting them to send you baby gifts. Okay? Feed the children. They eat a lot. So in any case, know what you're ordering and then yes, I can do a retwist in under an hour now. And because I was slamming trying to get it done today because one of my niece's hair appointments got messed up and canceled, like out of the blue. My sister did not cancel it. They had back-to-back appointments. So now my daughter wants me to text her and tell her what I want to eat. And so I'm going to have to go. But do please pay attention to that list and order things that you know you can use. Or they're calling. I forgot to text them my order. I got to go, y'all. Maybe I'll come back in a little bit. Bye.